Yo, what's up? It's Cory Talaska here, back here for another vlog. The stuff we are doing today is, at the end of last one, I said we were gonna finish clearing out the bay, which means pulling the harness back through, taking all the stuff off the firewall, getting rid of like the sealer that's on here so we can stitch weld this stuff back together, pull the whole rear firewall stuff out, and so we can cut off some more things that are kind of in the way, because we're going to run our water lines a little differently, just where we're going to bulkhead it at the rear firewall so we don't have to, making this panel be a lot easier. And then my props is finish draining and pulling the radiator out, because like I said before, we're going to do some cutting up, get rid of these bars, mock up some new ones that go here, all that fun stuff. So I got the master out, and then the harness pushed through, and a couple other things out of the way. So now I at least got this clean little area. I'll move this over here when I go over here, and I'm going to use heat and a scraper to get all this crap off. So we got this all stitched together. Got it cleaned up, stitch up where this gap was before. We kind of beat that back in and stitched it up. I'm sure this from driver's side to passenger side it still isn't perfectly even, but it's not far enough out for it to matter. I mean, everything else is straight. The hood lines are still all perfect and everything with everything back on, so I'm really not too worried about it. I really like doing this though. I'm sure on the E46 that's outside, we'll when we strip it down and we cage it and everything, we'll definitely stitch weld like the whole inside, since we'll have a lot more time to do that on that car, but I'm not worried about it on this car. Radiator is now missing, and this is going to get all kind of redone a little bit. We're going to cut some of this stuff out because, like I said, we want the fuel cell to go right there, and that's the whole dream. So we got to reconfigure some stuff. Yo, how's it going? We are one day ahead of where we just were. Now that we got the bay all taken care of with the little nuances it had, there is one other thing that I'm going to do, is where these were the holes for the bulkhead for my cooling lines. I'm going to cut like a bigger hole here, make a plate, and put the bulkheads in there. Just because this is, first of all, I put them too close together, which was a problem, and I just want to do it better, cleaner, and be able to have the bulkheads like really tight. And this just isn't working for me, so we're gonna take care of that. But everything else is gonna pretty much stay the same. I'll clean it all up. We'll repaint everything. Right now, though, I am going to drop the fuel cell. I'll take the fuel out of it, the E, drop the fuel tank, and then we'll get some metal. Fix this giant hole in my tunnel here. Thanks, drive shaft. So yeah, that's the next. So we got the hole opened up way more. Well, the drive shaft was basically hitting right here, so that's why we cut this up more and cleaned it all up. Made our little steel box that fits in, which you guys have already saw test fitted a bunch of times, and now we'll weld it in. Bam, there it is. The tunnel is now re-sealed up. So now I have room, which I'll go underneath and show you real quick, for the drive shaft. So you can see up there where the notch is, that's where we were hitting hard with the drive shaft. So hopefully I don't have that problem anymore. It's also really nice to have the fuel cell out and then not go back in. It's so much more space. Here is where the drive shaft was rubbing. Obviously also not exciting. Especially not when you pay $1,000 for a drive shaft and use it twice. Alright, so fuel cell's out, tunnel's fixed. Now we don't have to worry about our drive shaft rubbing on anything, which causes an awesome vibration, by the way. Not recommended at all because it makes you feel like your whole car is falling apart, especially when there's a vibration in the rear end. You're like, is this my diff? Is it axles? Is it your drive shaft? Like, what the hell's going on? I'm glad that we did know the problem of what the problem was, but now we're changing so much anyway. We'll have to, you know, it was worth it to drop everything down, cut some stuff out, because we put the quick change in the rear end. We might have to make a little bit more cuts as well. So I don't think it's going to be too intrusive based on what I've seen other people do, but who knows? We'll see. But that is it for this video. Next video, we're going to be probably working more on the rear end. We'll be looking at actual, like, where the fuel cell is going to go. We're still kind of debating if we're going to totally flip and chop the back half of the car out, but I think we're going to, just based off of what the scale numbers were for the weight of the car. When we put the 2J in and we did some other modifications, it put the numbers in a place that we really don't feel like the car liked it. So by us taking a little bit of weight out of the car by chopping the back end off and doing Big Duck Club full overs, which are on their way right now, that might just be worth it, even though the back end of the car isn't wrecked right now. And plus, if we do tap the wall or anything, it's not gonna totally smash the whole back. We've already pre-done it. So that's all I got for you guys today. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and deuces.